But I have to be here because I cannot currently be in my home.
Why can't you be at your
Because
home?
my electricity is currently shut off and waiting for La Heap to be opened again.
Okay. Where are your parents at?
They are at Burgoo Festival.
At what is it?
Burgoo? And
What's up, YouTube? Today we are covering a feminist, well, a body positivity feminist, as you clearly see here, who apparently got arrested and kicked out of her own mother's home. Why? Well, let's get into it, shall we?
Utica? How do you live around here and not know about that? It's like the biggest festival that goes on in the fall.
Oh, I don't live around here, so.
It makes no sense that you'd be a police officer around here then.
Okay.
But okay.
So your parents aren't here.
Mm-hmm.
So you're refusing to leave a place that you don't live at.
It's my parents' home.
It doesn't matter. You don't live here, so you're refusing to leave a
I
place
live
that you
here
live here.
when I can be.
That's not how it works.
It is.
No, that's not how it works.
Yeah, well, they have no lease. They're not on this lease.
Okay.
I have
Do
every
they
right
live here?
to be here. I have every right to be here. I'll call
Okay.
my parents right now.
Do they live here?
They shouldn't.
Okay. That's not the answer to the
It
question.
doesn't matter.
Do they live here?
They don't have any legal paperwork stating that they can decide who's allowed
I
here.
gotta talk to you.
Okay. And I agree with
I
you on
gotta
that one
talk
because
to
they
you.
don't own the property.
Cool.
But
Cool.
if they live here and you don't live here,
I'm not
then you're-
leaving. No.
Well-
My parents live here. They have the lease.
Hold on.
They
Okay.
have the lease in their name.
Okay. Do you have an ID on you?
No, I don't, because I lost my wallet because my dad was in the hospital, flown to Rockford a week ago, and I left my wallet up on top of my car and took off.
Okay. What's your first name?
These roommates that you have downstairs have called the cops on me because I called her a because she is a your roommates downstairs called the cops on me. Yes, no, his girlfriend. What the do you mean? It's your house.
10-4.
Okay, me and your granddaughter will go back to my house where there's no electricity. Choose your deadbeat roommates over your own grandchild. Go ahead. See how often you get to see her.
Alright, madam, let's be honest here. The only person who is a deadbeat, madam, is clearly you. Because those roommates are paying rent. I'm pretty sure a lot of that rent they're paying for is being used to pay your bills. I'm pretty sure it is. Now, Canada, do I understand that because of inflation, a lot of people are having the ability to live life on their own terms a bit delayed? Yeah, of course I do. There are lots of people doing that, who are dealing with that. Difference is, if you take a good look at the dads supporting dads and the dudes supporting dudes trend on TikTok, the men here in the West, not all, but the majority of us, we're actively working on creating multiple different sources of online income to help us address that. So, hey, we won't have to rely on our safety net that much. By doing so, we end up connecting with like-minded and good-hearted men who are in the exact same boat. And we pass that knowledge on to our kids, or kids that we're planning on having. The only good thing that this feminist daughter has going for her right now, on the other hand, well, is grandma. At the very least, that daughter that this single woman has knows that grandma means food. Yeah.
Told you you have to leave?
Oh, we're leaving. Bye.
Okay. What's your name?
None of your business.
No, that's not how this works.
That is exactly how this works.
Yes. No, it's not.
Oh,
I do this for a living. You don't. What is
I'm
your
leaving
name?
the premises.
Okay.
My name is Ellie. See you later.
Okay, that's not how this works.
That is exactly how this works.
Okay.
My
What
name's
is your
Ellie.
name?
See you later.
No,
Hey,
that's
police,
not how this
police,
works.
My last name. See you later.
No, it's not.
Hey, police.
Your name.
Don't worry about it.
That's not how this works. You
How
don't
this
tell
is
me how this
working.
works. No.
That's exactly how this is
No,
working.
it's not.
That's exactly how this is working.
No, this is not how this works.
That's how this is working.
Okay, are you looking to get yourself arrested? Because
what?
you have to ID yourself. That's how this works.
I don't have an ID. Sorry.
Okay, what is your name?
Please excuse me. Do not block my way.
Okay.
That is kidnapping.
No, it's not. What
By
is
blocking doors?
What
Yes,
is your
it
name?
is.
What?
Trust me, I know. I just got threatened with that charge 3 weeks ago.
Okay, what is your name?
My name is Ellie.
Okay. If you don't give me your name, you're going to be placed under arrest.
You have a whole lot of nerve to call
Okay.
somebody fat when you're the same size
Okay.
as me, you dirty.
Done. What?
Go around and find out. Go
Done.
around and
Put
find out
yourself
who
in
is
your
who
car
is
now.
beat who's.
Put your stuff
You
in your
want to
car.
find out? You want
Put
to
your stuff
actually
in your
find
car.
out one of these days?
Put your stuff
You
in
want
your
to
car.
actually find out?
Okay.
You will find out.
Go that
Do
way.
not get your hands off
Do
of me.
not.
Get your hands off.
Hey,
Get your. Get away from me!
That's
You are blocking my
Hey,
truck.
listen.
Keep your hands off of
You
me.
are done with this.
Keep
Hey.
your hands off
If
of
you
me.
do
You are
not cooperate-
blocking my truck.
If you don't cooperate,
You
you're
are
going to be
blocking my
arrested.
trunk. You are blocking my truck.
You're under arrest. You're under arrest for obstructing. Put your hands behind your back.
Alright, everybody. There's also something I want to point out here. Like, I do what a lot of content creators have done with us already and point out the obese feminist single mom's behavior. I could, but instead, I want you guys to take a good look at her daughter's behavior. Notice how, before the cuffs went on, daughter had no real fear of the police at all, whatsoever. But the moment the cuffs went on, that's when daughter starts lashing out and attacking the male officers without any care in the world at all whatsoever. Actively thinking that, like, hey, she can take on these men who are technically 3 times her size. Yeah. Well, in case you guys have been wondering why studies have shown that the majority of the most violent and most dangerous criminals here in the West are raised by single moms, but the exact same thing cannot be said for single dads. Well, to all the single moms, this is for you. The child learns the behavior from the most actively involved parent before the child learns it from anything else. The reason why that is because any behavioral patterns the child sees the most actively involved parent utilizing, that child will use it as a foundation for her own behavior. That's not sexist, everybody. That is literally called the basics of parental responsibility. And quite frankly, if you're a full-grown adult woman and you're not willing to accept the basics of parental responsibility, by all means, you really should not be seeking custody of any child at all whatsoever. You really should not be.
Absolutely not.
Now you just call it a felony charge.
Are you putting your hands on me and pushing me? You are pushing me.
Okay.
You
You could have avoided all of this by
You are a
listening.
grown man by pushing me off of my car. You are pushing me away from my vehicle. You pushed me. You are putting your hands on me.
Okay.
Help me. They were pushing me.
Step back or be arrested.
Pushing me off of my car. Get the off of me.
If you do not stop, you're going to go to jail.
Dude, you're the same piece of who wrote me that ticket yesterday
Nope,
with
they're not me.
you.
All right, you need to stand up.
You.
Stand up.
You.
All right,
Ah!
stand up.
How the f am I supposed back while you are yanking me. Pushing me off of my car, pushing me. You are literally using unnecessary force on a mentally ill 28-year-old woman. What the is wrong with you?
Oh, are you kidding me?
Now you just got yourself a felony charge. Good job.
Using unnecessary force on a mentally ill 28-year-old woman.
Wait a minute, she's 28 years old? Seriously? Oh, wow, and you're that morbidly obese at the age of 28? Yeah. Because you guys are wondering why men do not like dating morbidly obese women, especially at this age? Well, it's not because of misogyny, it's because we're literally judging you by the content of your character. Morbid obesity, especially at this age, is a choice the woman makes on her own free will. It really is. Also, I have seen a lot of women here in the West who are living at home with their moms right now, regardless of what age they are. Like, honest to God, have. Candid, do I admit, are there countries like Philippines and Thailand where families have a rule saying that, like, hey, you can't leave the household until you have a secure job or until the woman or you get a husband? Yeah, of course. Differences, though. The families who do that in those third world countries like the Philippines, Thailand, Colombia, they do that to teach the daughter responsibility as well as the value of a man who's genuinely husband material. They don't use that as an excuse to, they don't use that as a means of bailing their daughter out of a mess of their own creation. Quite frankly, I think this was long overdue. It obviously God was.
She's at the door there.
Using unnecessary force. Breaking all my shit.
Ottawa 61 Logan, me just getting spit in the face.
I don't even know her name if you're judging, so.
Same one that Wes had stopped. Huh?
Can we request sass
For?
for her?
Well, I just got spit in the face, so we're going to handle that first.
Oh, she's
After we search it.
and Christine.
Well, she just got a felony because she just spit in my face. Ottawa 61.
Do you want your mom to take your stuff? Would you like me to get the stuff? Or do you want
Send me a
the-
medic here for an eval.
You picked that dirty. No, Beth. No. I hate you. You can hate me. I hate you. You made your bed. Beth, give me your stuff. What are you? She needs mental.
We're getting a medic coming. We're getting a medic coming here.
She needs mental health.
We're getting an ambulance here to have her go out and be evaluated. Can you go out to the hospital with us?
Yeah, she needs help. She needs help. She needs help. She definitely needs help. Okay? She needs help. Yes, she needs help. Absolutely. No, she needs help. And I'm sorry if she did that. My medical records will state it. Can I request her to be admitted?
Well, that's why I'm going to have you go to the hospital, because that's where we're going to go. We're going to have the ambulance come here first.
Okay.
And then, because she's an adult, I need a parent, another adult to talk,
say
find
that
out.
she's-
But, I mean, she's going to have to,
Obviously.
she's obviously, we're going to get her out there, but I want to have her medically clear whether she goes with us or by ambulance. So,
That's fine. And I'm sorry. I really am. She's out of control.
She does not need help, madam. What she needed a long time ago was to be told straight up not to use men as a scapegoat for all your personal problems. if she was taught that at a young age, this wouldn't be happening right now. It really wouldn't be. And quite frankly, judging by this behavior, she shouldn't be allowed near any children at all. She really shouldn't be. Yeah. Let's face it. If this type of behavior were to take place in a country like the Philippines, Thailand, Brazil, this woman would have died. Not because anyone was being sexist there, but because in those countries, they don't have the luxury to tolerate this kind of behavior. They really don't. Quite frankly, neither do the majority of men here in the West, which is why a lot of us are seeking wives from overseas by becoming passport bros instead of putting up with this. Because, let's be honest here, you can say whatever you want about us men, but here's the thing. When us men get to a certain age, we either want wives or girlfriends. We do not want to adopt full-grown adult women. And expecting us to adopt full-grown adult women, quite frankly, is just disturbing. It really is.